My name is Chardell Rose, and I'm a victim support specialist here with the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department's Victim Service Unit. Today we come together to honor those whose lives were tragically taken by homicide. In 2007, Congress designated September 25th as the National Day of Remembrance for murder victims. This day gives us the opportunity to remember those whose lives were taken, as well as honor their memory. We know here firsthand, CMPD Victim Services, the effect that homicide has on families and how it leaves long-lasting trauma and grief that can be unbearable. Even though we couldn't be together today for COVID-19, we know that this day would not go unnoticed. At this time, we would like to share some thoughts of expressions from the Chief of Police as well as some community leaders.
On this National Day of Remembrance for murder victims, on behalf of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department, I want to wish each of the families who have had loved ones taken far too soon my deepest and most sincere condolences. We hear all the time about the statistics and the numbers that are associated with homicides, but what we don't see behind the scenes is that each of these victims are family members of loved ones, their brothers, cousins, sisters, mothers, fathers, and that is what drives us within CMPD to make sure that we investigate these crimes fully and help bring closure to some of the families whenever possible and whenever we can. So I want to, again, wish my sincerest condolences to each family members who have had loved ones that have been taken far too soon.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Mayor Vi Lyles, and today is the Day of Remembrance. You know, in the past, we've come together and we've shared our tears, we've shared our smiles, we've shared our memories. But because of COVID-19, we're not able to do that. But it doesn't change how we feel on the inside. It doesn't change the remembrance that we have of the great things that we've accomplished with caring about each other. So let's do this virtually. Let's reach out. Let's put our arms together. Let's think about how we can touch each other's shoulders and be quietly meditating around loss and love. A day of remembrance once again, and may next year bring us together again. But as we do and finish up with this year, let us know that we love each other. We love the idea that we can overcome loss. God bless each and every one of you.
My name is Spencer Merriweather, and I am the Mecklenburg County District Attorney, and it is my privilege and honor to speak with you today for this Day of Remembrance. You know, it is my distinct honor and privilege to see and interact with many of you who have lost loved ones. I have seen firsthand the pain and the grief that you constantly have to confront with. But on this day, it's important to really raise up and bring light to the memory of the people that you've lost. You tell me about the smiles, and you tell me about the things that you have shared with them, the things that you still hold on today, which really remind you of just how much they meant to you, to your family, and truthfully to our community. Every single day in the job that I have, the 85 prosecutors who work in my office and myself, we try to make sure that that light and that truth and that life is made real for every single person in this community. It certainly is a struggle, but alongside you, it's something that we are distinctly proud of. So on this Day of Remembrance, let that light shine, know that we are with you, and know that just as you do, we remember too.
Hello, families. I am Pat Cotham, County Commissioner at Large, and you have been on my mind all year, and especially today. This is the day we honor the National Day of Remembrance, your loved ones. You are in a group that no one wants to join, no one, but here we are. I'm thinking of you, and over the last few days, I've looked at many of the flyers I kept from the funerals of your loved ones. I looked at those precious lives, and I remember them. Your family you are special, and we are remembering you and your loved ones. I can't imagine what you go through every day. I cannot imagine. I always remember when I go to funerals, the gut-wrenching cry of the mothers and the grandmothers. I remember things like, "Don't take my baby." Gut-wrenching. I remember little children who are the sons and daughters of your loved ones. I remember your strength and your grace and your trust in God. I'm so grateful to CMPD for always being so sensitive to you and to trying to help you as much as possible in the worst of situations. They work with you during your darkest times. Over the years, I have been to many of these events. This is the first one we're doing remotely, but I remember the hugs. I remember many of you bringing shoes of your loved ones to represent them, the pictures on the banners, the candles. We will do that again. But for right now, know that your loved one is not forgotten by our community and by me. And anytime you need to reach out to me, and many of you have, I will welcome your call. Thank you, and God bless you. I'm Pat Cotham, County Commissioner at Large for Mecklenburg County.
My name is Migdalia Cortez, and I'm with CMPD Victim Services. In honor of those lost by homicide, I'd like to read this poem by Elaine Stilwell. We gather together at this special time to remember our loved ones who have died, to affirm the blessings they were in our lives, to focus on their love, to celebrate their lives, and to have them live in our hearts. We honor those we loved and lost by lighting these candles. The black candle represents our grief, the excruciating pain which goes to the bottom of our toes, which makes us truly understand the meaning of heartache and triggers endless tears for the great void in our lives. The purple candle represents our courage, to get up in the morning, to reweave our family tapestry, to seek comfort, to walk through the valley, to join a support group. The yellow candle represents our memories, so precious as time goes on, reliving all the times we laughed and cried, argued, fought, and disagreed, teased, played, rejoiced, and celebrated, all the times we want to memorize and tuck into our hearts. The red candle represents our love, that special love we have for our loved one, which we don't ever want to waste, that lives always in our hearts and shines for the rest of the world to see in the good things that we do in our loved one's memory. The green candle represents hope, that our loved ones live on through us, never to be erased from memory, that their lives make a difference in the world, that they are proud of us, and that we will be together again.
Yo me llamo Migdalia, trabajo aquí en el Departamento de Policía en la Unidad de Servicios para las Víctimas. En honor de las víctimas que hemos perdido por homicidio, le quiero leer un poema. Estamos reunidos en este momento especial para recordar a nuestros seres queridos que han muerto, para afirmar las bendiciones que fueron en nuestras vidas, para centrarnos en su amor, para celebrar sus vidas y hacer que vivan en nuestros corazones. Honramos a aquellos que amamos y perdimos encendiendo estas velas. La vela negra representa nuestro dolor, el dolor insoportable que llega hasta el fondo de los dedos de los pies, lo que nos hace comprender realmente el significado de la angustia y desencadena lágrimas infinitas por el gran vacío de nuestras vidas. La vela morada que representa valor, para levantarnos por la mañana, para volver a tejer nuestro tapiz familiar, buscar consuelo y caminar por el valle para unirnos a un grupo de apoyo.
La vela amarilla que representa nuestros recuerdos, tan preciado a medida que el tiempo ha pasado, reviviendo todas las veces que reímos y lloramos, discutimos, peleamos y no estuvimos de acuerdo. Nos burlamos, jugamos y celebramos. Todas las veces que queremos memorizar y meternos en nuestros corazones. La vela roja representa nuestro amor, ese amor especial que tenemos por nuestros seres queridos que nunca queremos desperdiciar. El amor que vive siempre en nuestro corazón y brilla para que el resto del mundo los vea en las cosas buenas que hacemos en la memoria de nuestro ser querido. La vela verde que representa nuestra esperanza de que nuestros seres queridos vivan a través de nosotros para que nunca se borren de la memoria, que sus vidas marquen la diferencia en el mundo, de que ellos orgullosos de nosotros y que volveremos a estar juntos de nuevo.
My name is Shanita Thompson. I'm with the CMPD Victim Service Unit. We would like to thank you today for joining us as we celebrate the National Day of Remembrance for murder victims, honoring those lost by the act of homicide. We would like to thank you for taking the time out, and we would like to let you know that you are always in our thoughts and prayers. Thank you.